Theris here. My journey as an entrepreneur started selling a basic website to a diner down the street, and we were barely making it. Several years later, our clients included Google, Salesforce, and the US government with six-figure contracts. Eventually, I sold the business to Dentsu, a global media company. My mission now is to help you start and grow your own business the right way. In this video, I'll cover specific opportunities. Topics include consulting in AI, and in a different sphere, there's an increased need for home care services, and finally, enhancement to the small business administration loans. I'll also cover critical concepts that apply to any type of services business. Let's start with this core concept that can help many businesses of any type compete. Look at what the big consulting companies are doing for the Fortune 500, and then ask yourself, how can I offer the same excellent level of service for the SMBs? Accenture announced a $3 billion investment in AI. Many businesses that can't afford to work with Accenture still have similar needs as big companies do, and they have budgets. Consider how you can combine new AI skills with your core expertise to create a compelling offer. The opportunities are numerous. Let me go over a few. If you have expertise in IT, software development, security, and compliance, you can deep dive into AI tools for coding and help companies leverage these tools. In addition, you can help these companies protect their own investment in their own intellectual property. Now moving on to the second opportunity. If you're a copywriter, an instructional designer, a trainer, or an educator, you can develop expert skills in generative AI, including prompt engineering or AI ethics, and create an offering that could appeal to a wide range of public and private organizations. Or you can focus on new vertical specific AI tools. This Wall Street Journal article highlights recent acquisitions in two AI platforms in the legal space. If you have any kind of legal background and you can master these new tools in the legal sector, this may be your UPV to attract clients. I also recommend that you cultivate a relationship with a platform provider to get more clients, as I highlight in these videos on partner marketing. A similar approach can also work if you have expertise in any type of vertical or function that AI is impacting, including research, insurance, healthcare, and even project management. This was my unique angle for building million-dollar businesses. Take advantage of the momentum around emerging technologies such as AI. Combine your existing expertise with new approaches, with new technologies, with new ideas. Partner with technology providers where feasible, bring enterprise-level service to a wider base, and empower your clients to keep their edge in a shifting landscape. This is one of the critical paths that you can take to build success in consulting and services. If you're finding these tips helpful, let me know. Click the like button and subscribe to this channel. Now on to the second opportunity. From high tech, let's switch to high touch. As also reported in the journal, nursing home closures in the US continue unabated. This, combined with this giant demographic bubble of 20 million Americans entering their 80s over the next decade, points to a need for home care and related services. If you have experience in health or personal care and you want to start your own business, learn all the requirements needed in your state. Also, if you have any experience in estate planning or financial planning, especially from a legal standpoint, you might be able to offer something for those who are considering home care services. And when you're developing any type of service offering and identifying an audience, take the time to do market research. Many startups fail because they don't do enough market research. If you're looking to serve a US market, data.census.gov is a great place to start. And check out my series on business planning. Finally, this article in Inc. covers recent enhancements to the US Small Business Administration loan program, including some higher thresholds and less red tape. If you're starting a new services business, it typically requires less startup capital than, say, a product or a brick and mortar company. So I typically recommend to bootstrap if you can, but it's important as an entrepreneur, it's always important to assess other options you have, especially when funding is needed. Check out the Inc. article and visit the SBA loans pages for more information. There you have it. Please don't forget to share this video. And if there are other topics you'd like me to cover, leave me a comment. See you next time.